Iron Man. Seki.
Superman. Bobby.
Superwoman. James.
And with that,
Wonder Woman.
we are live. Thank you, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is a little something special, and we are Glossop Improv. Hello. We have with us this evening Ian the Hat. We have Seki. We have Ian P.
Yo.
We have Vince.
Yeah.
We have James. We have Alan.
Hi.
We have Lizzie. And we have Bobby. We did not coordinate these hellos in any way. If you are looking for a super slick improv show, this is not the one for you. We are lovably shambolic. We're going to do a series of games for you this evening to entertain and delight you. We will be with you till about 8:15, we think. And then we would love it if then at 9 p.m. you would head over to Casino Improv because they have another brilliant show just for you. How lucky are you? So we're going to start with a game called 4, 3, 2, 1. But I just want to explain a little bit about how tonight will work. We need your suggestions. So for this first one, we need a suggestion of location. So I'm just trying to fill while I set up my phone so that I can see what your suggestions might be. So anybody that's watching, please feel free to put comments on the live feed and we will try to incorporate them as best we can. So any comments of a location would be fantastic. But if you can't think of one, don't worry. I don't want to put you under too much pressure because we have got some that we have been harvesting via Facebook for this very purpose. So for 4, 3, 2, 1, we are going to have Ian the Hat, Ian P. We're going to have Bobby and we're going to have Seki. So everybody else, if you could turn your cameras off just for a mo, that would be fabulous. And what we're going to do is Ian the Hat can only speak in 4 words at a time. Ian P can only speak in 3 words at a time. Can you see where I'm going with this? Seki can only speak in 2 words at a time. And Bobby can only speak in 1 word at a time. So we need to have a location for them. And that location is going to be a garden shed. Garden shed. When you're ready, off you go.
Welcome to my shed.
Lots of wood.
Need this?
Yeah.
What did you bring?
That a chisel?
Mini muffins.
Yum.
Time for the party.
We have work.
So good.
Totally.
What work you mean?
Making lots things.
You sure?
Nah.
Don't bring yours down.
Only one dedicated.
Can't stop.
Delicious.
He needs to chill.
Don't tell me.
Sure.
Wine?
Best shed party ever.
What the hell?
Oh, come.
Rocky! in.
Don't tell my mother.
Should I have?
Say what?
Mother!
Oh no. Mum's here.
Quick, run, everyone!
Not me.
Nothing to see here.
He gone.
Yeah.
That was not expected.
And scene.
Ian, come back.
That threw a spanner in the works, didn't it?
Kind of forced my hand there, Ian.
I know I did.
Great stuff, guys. Thank you very much. Yes, that was suitably ridiculous. Excellent. So next up, we need lots of suggestions of jobs. So anybody that's watching, please give us suggestions of jobs, because this is going to be a game of World's Worst. And World's Worst involves all of our players. Evening, I might even jump in myself. Who knows? It's a free-for-all. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our cameras off, and then I'm going to give you the suggestion of a job, and you are going to come up with a short burst of the world's worst at that job. And we're going to see what that looks like. So we've got a suggestion of supply teacher, but I'm going to broaden that out. So any kind of teacher, world's worst teacher.
I'm very progressive.
Kids, am I in the right room?
Look, kids, just Google the thing.
I think children should be put to work at the age of 6. Education is ridiculous.
Right, everyone. Today we're going to be doing some counting. 1 shot. 2 shots. 3 shots.
That brings me on nicely to our next suggestion, which is the world's worst wine taster.
Excuse me, can I have some lemonade in mine?
Just finishing the 15th bottle.
Spit it out? I don't think so. I didn't come here to spit it out.
Yes, I'm getting grape. Corn plaster.
I bought an entire box of sugar cubes from Tesco.
Is this the wrong time to tell you I've got bunions?
Okay, next one is firefighter. World's worst firefighter.
Oh God, you're splashing me with that thing! Go away!
Who bought the marshmallows?
I am not going up that ladder.
It's burning. It's beautiful.
I don't think people should be putting out fires. Nature should take its course. Let it burn.
Well, guys, the pub's opening in a minute, and I think it's going to start raining, so leave it.
Right, this next one is a bit of a challenge. Prison chaplain. Let's see what you make of that.
You're going to hell.
All right, you've killed 500 people. That's okay. Just keep on killing them. It's all right.
So, if you slip me quick 500, I can bring you the phone and the drugs tomorrow.
Hey, Snake, I don't want to leave this book, so could you take 5 quid? And that's the key to the main gate, yeah? Could you go get me some cigarettes?
No, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how many Hail Marys you say. You are never going to get forgiven for that.
I'm afraid you're going to burn before you burn.
Okay, finally, we will have the world's worst union leader.
I've told you, no more strikes. Strikes are banned for now. Strikes are banned. No more strikes.
What do we want? The same money as everybody else. When do we want it? Now!
Never liked mining anyway.
I'll be in a coma till 2030, so just deal with stuff on your own.
Well, you know, the management, they're quite nice people, really. Perhaps we should just go back to work.
If I hear one more person moan, I'm going.
I know I said the lady's not for turning, but one can change her mind.
And you keep your voice down, guys. There's a meeting in the CEO's office that they said, can we just be a bit quieter? Thanks.
And what do you guys do again?
And Steve, thank you very much, everybody. Lovely stuff. Okay, turn your cameras back on, because we've got another game that involves all of us now, but we're going to have to send one of us out of this room. We're going to send Lizzie out in a moment, because this game is press conference, and it's about a celebrity, a famous person who has made an unlikely achievement. So please send in your suggestions of a famous person and what unlikely thing they might have achieved. So, has Kim Kardashian discovered a new planet? Is Jesus going to be on the next round of Love Island? Who knows? It could be anything. So I'm going to pop Lizzie into a breakout room. Don't worry, Lizzie, it's very safe in there. There's cushions, there's soft mood lighting. It's really nice in there. I've made it.
Unbeliever!
I will bring you back, I promise.
Please bring it up. Okay.
Okay, so if somebody could just fill while I'm setting up the breakout room.
Hi, I'm Phil.
Oh, and you told me off for poor jokes earlier. Oh dear.
I didn't say Phil was poor.
Okay, Lizzie, you should have had an invitation. She's gone. Right, she's in the room. Okay, so right, we don't have a suggestion as yet, but it's all right because I've harvested some from the internet. So we have let me see. Pick my favourites. So we've got. I'm going to give you a few options out of the ones that we've had off Facebook. We've had William Shakespeare entering the next series of Hell's Kitchen. I don't know why I'm speaking more quietly. She's in a breakout room. She can't listen. But we've got that. We've got Madonna doing a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. Or we've got Dolly Parton inventing a car that runs on water. So William Shakespeare in Hell's Kitchen, Madonna doing a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody, or Dolly Parton inventing a car that runs on water. What do you want?
Madonna.
Madonna?
I
Madonna.
would say Madonna.
Madonna doing a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody, which doesn't seem beyond the realms of possibility, but that gives us plenty of scope. Excellent. Thank you very much. I shall bring Lizzie back. Close the room. Hopefully she comes back. And so we are going to be the press that are trying to interview this person.
Let's name ourselves.
Hello.
Welcome to your press conference. We've gathered all of the press around here, so they will just ask you some questions and just answer them as best you can.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Shall we go to Vogue first?
Oh, yes. Wonderful, wonderful to be here in your presence today. I mostly just like to know, is this real life? Or is this...
It is real life. It's very much real life. Thank you for that question.
Or is it just fantasy?
Oh, very good question, Vogue 2. It is definitely real life, not fantasy. MTV.
Yes, you've been around in this business for a while now. Have you run out of ideas that you had to cover someone else's?
Absolutely not. No, I never run out of ideas. The ideas are flowing day and night and day, 24/7. Thank you, MVT. Bobby, do you have a question?
Yes,
Or-
I wondered who else you were going to invite to do this this piece. Are you just going to invite 3 others, or like the whole, all the other people that might be involved?
Well, a lovely question. All the other people that will be involved, thousands and thousands, Bobby, thousands.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Beasley times, yes.
Hi,
Hi.
lovely to meet you. Loving your English accent, by the way. I didn't know you could do one. Anyway, I was wondering, did your papa preach that you should do this song?
Oh, my papa preached it and my mama preached it at a very young age. Beasley times at a very young age indeed. Yes. Vogue. Vogue.
Yeah, it's not really a question. It's just I don't really get that much chance to like talk to you. And I've been a big fan of yours. I just really wanted to tell you that I'm crazy for you.
Thank you, Vogue. Many people say it a lot of the time. Thank you. So, question, The Sun?
Yeah, I'd like to ask, when you were considering this idea, were you on holiday getting into the groove?
You know, funnily enough, I was on holiday. I'm often on holiday, coming up with a myriad of ideas all the time. The Sun, yes. Vogue.
Yeah, you said when you had that sense that you should do this song, that it came to you in a bit of an epiphany. Would you say that was like a prayer?
Oh, it was like a prayer, yes. Because since I was a wee girl, you know, I was innocent and like a little girl was like a virgin. And I grew up to do that praying, yeah.
Now, you say you prayed, but did you pray to the devil at all? And do any
Oh,
deals with him?
I did pray a couple of times to the devil, yes, because even though I was innocent as a wee one, I grew up into quite something else when I was older. So the devil is in me, the devil is in me. Yeah. Liverpool Echo?
Right. You know, when you started off in show business, were you like a virgin when you started? Then before that, you sort of got into Vogue, didn't you? You know,
Yeah.
then you started, you know, like in Queen, you know, because the Queen is like a figurehead to Britain, isn't she? You know what I mean? And like that was your start of you when you were like a virgin, was it?
Yeah, exactly. I was like a virgin.
Right. Thank you very much.
Exactly. Yeah, and then I grew out and up. Touched by the First? Yeah.
Oh, hi, yeah, thank you very much again. Can I ask, have you ever sung a rhapsody before?
Oh, yeah, I definitely have. Because I love the Queen. I love the Queen. Yeah, I love the Queen. Yeah, me and the Queen are like that. Yes, Vogue.
Is it true about the rumors I've heard about you and Galileo?
Oh my gosh. Well, if that's got out, then there is no truth in that. There is no truth in that. No. But the sun.
Yes, thank you very much. Slightly different subject, but I've heard you got an interest in the solar system, and that your favourite planet is Mercury.
Yeah.
Is this right?
You're quite right. My very favourite planet is Mercury. My least favourite is Venus.
Sounds good to me. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's what I love. Yeah, because Freddie Mercury is someone I love a lot.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah. Fandango times?
This might be slightly off topic, but is it true that your mama just killed a man?
Oh, how did you know? Yeah, he did. She did. She killed many men. She killed a man less. My mama killed Freddie Mercury.
Wow. That's not what we were expecting to hear today at all, but that's certainly shocking.
That's a good story for the Sun. Absolutely, we'll be sending that to
Write
print.
that down. Yeah.
Vogue wants the exclusive on that one.
Mary Magdalene fortnightly.
Yes, I think MTV has a very pertinent question for you. MTV, over to MTV, please.
Oh, thank you, MTV. I'm so sorry.
Yes, Madge. Can I call you Madge?
No, my name is Madonna. Thank you.
Your upbringing sounds like it was a bit of a monstrosity, but were you at least rich growing up?
To be honest, MTV, no, I was extremely poor. I was the poorest of poor, so no, I was not rich. It was very sad. Yes, Vogue.
You're always known for keeping up with the times and changing your image. Would you say that the inspiration for your latest song was to suit your current bohemian look?
Yeah, it definitely was, Vogue. It definitely was, because when I was singing Bohemian Rhapsody, I
She's got it. Brilliant. Well done, Lizzie. That was really tricky.
No, you actually all amazing with your clues. It was really obvious now. Look.
It's only obvious after you've done it. It's certainly when you're in the thick of it. It is not.
Fandango Times has a very good point.
Yeah.
Amazing. Excellent. Well, you can have a bit of a break now, Lizzie, because our next game involves Seki, Vince, Ian and Ian. You might notice that on games that have several people, I've always put the Ians together. It's so that I don't have to try and remember which Ian I mean. So in this game is postcards. And this game involves two famous people writing postcards to each other. So Facebook watchers, if you could just put the name of some famous people, that would be fantastic. because it's not just going to be any kind of way of writing postcards to each other. No. I'm going to put them in pairs. And in each pair, they can only say a word at a time to write the postcard collaboratively. So I'm going to put the Ians together in a pair, and I'm going to put Seki and Vince together in a pair. So we've had some famous people already, but we've just got, this is hot off the press, we've just got Tom Cruise. So the two Ians, I think you can be Tom Cruise. And for our other famous person, I'm going to go to one of the previous things that we've culled from Facebook. And you, Seki and Vince, are going to be Queen Victoria. So
We are not amused.
So I think Queen Victoria would obviously be the one to initiate this exchange of postcards. So Queen Victoria, you can go first, and then Tom Cruise, I will invite you to reply. When you're ready, off you go.
Dear,
Thomas,
where
are
you
going
to
tomorrow?
we
Do
not
understand
why
missions
don't
have
salt.
so
It hugs, hugs,
dear
boy,
kiss kiss kiss.
Vicky.
And a response from Mr. Cruise, please.
Dear,
Vicky.
great,
To,
here,
from,
you
you,
have
been
a
wonderful
part
of
my
life.
We
Should
definitely
celebrate
together
with
everybody.
love.
Tom.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
And the response from Queen Victoria, please.
My
Dear
Thomas
cocktails
are
one's
best,
friend
therefore
mission
accomplished.
this
Is
top
quality
done
by
my
husband.
Albert
Meet,
soon
kiss, kiss, kiss.
Vicky Poo.
And the response from Tom Cruise, please.
Dear,
Vicky Poo.
I,
Believe
we
should
definitely
get
together
for
cocktails.
with
Albert,
because
that
would
be
possible
and
I
Word
love
to
hug
you.
close.
Kiss, kiss.
And scene. Lovely.
I was trying to
I
work out
was-
some film titles, but I don't think Kaseki's watched too many.
No. We have not been watching them.
No,
Dan.
one doesn't, does
You were
one?
setting up impossible, and it became an impossible mission.
Yeah, it did.
Love the
It was
fact that-
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I love the fact that it actually became Mission Impossible in itself. I also love that, Vince, I think you were trying to set up this postcard will self-destruct or something like that, and it just did not go that way. But I think this is an excellent example of how you cannot force things in improv because your other players might take it in a completely different direction. Lovely. Okay. Next up, we have a solo game for James. Ooh, and it involves me sharing my screen. So watch and listen as my voice goes all weird as I try to do too many things at once. Yeah, if you could just fill with that, that would be great.
That wouldn't get grating at all.
The audience are going to absolutely love it. when they
Nobody
find
knew what that was.
that.
I'm so disappointed.
Twilight
Not
Zone.
everybody knows that.
Okay, so can everybody see the slides for James?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent, that's good. So this is James's talk. It's going to be very, very interesting. So I'm just going to pass over to James and he will tell me when he wants to advance his slides.
Thank you, Jess. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this talk. Before we start, just some housekeeping. The bar is open and serving top quality drinks, and the exits, if you wish to leave, are here, here, and here. So first slide, please. Science fiction. You can do anything with science fiction. You want a rubber tank? You can have a rubber tank. Next slide, please. Yes. Empire Strikes Back. Fantastic Star Wars film. Starts on a planet entirely made of ice. How is that possible, you ask? Science fiction. Next slide, please. This man he's in a bit of an unfortunate situation, isn't he? How's he going to get out? Well, he could either wait to be squeezed through the neck of the hourglass, like the evil supervillain wants him to be, or he could be beamed out in true Star Trek fashion. All this is possible in science fiction. Next slide, please. You're a girl. Plenty of sci-fi roles for you. Sci-fi is probably the most inclusive genre out there. And not just sort of weak characters either. Princess Leia. Strong female role model. Next slide, please. Ah, yes, the fire-breathing trolls of Epsilon 3 are a magnificently made-up name of a species. You can imagine them, can't you? Going around, burning everything everything they look at. So unfortunate. Not real, but unfortunate. Next slide, please. Ah, yes. In sci-fi, As I mentioned before, anything you want. You want to aim for the clouds? Build the train track that goes right up to them. Sci-fi, as I mentioned before. Okay. But the clouds seem a bit low. Why not go for the stars? As indeed the arrow is encouraging you towards. Next slide, please. Hedgehogs. Not particularly sci-fi-ish. However, Star Wars had Ewoks in it. Next slide, please. Pretend you're with friends, as many sci-fi fans have to do on a regular basis. Next slide, please. Ah, yes. The Borg, Star Trek's greatest enemy. Machinery tied together with humanity. Terrifying idea. Next slide, please. What the hell is that? Next slide. And any questions?
You seem to be quite an expert on this. Have you actually done any interplanetary travel at all? You know.
I think the clue is in the net with the word fiction. Yeah, we haven't quite achieved it yet.
That's
yes,
okay.
Seki.
Professor, yeah, so what is a good number of pretend friends, please?
Ooh, I've been in rooms with up to 6.
So 6. 6 is a good number to pretend to have.
Yes. Particularly now with all the restrictions. Yes, Ian the Hat.
I noticed that you seem to just skip by the fags there. Are you yourself not a member of the Film Actors Guild?
I was until they threw me out. Thanks for
I
bringing
think
it
that
up. No more questions.
I think we'll leave things there. Thank you very much, Professor. It's wonderful to have your time. Excellent. Thank you very much, James. That was very fun. And some sick burns against sci-fi fans.
I'm a sci-fi fan myself, I must point out.
Well, you know, it comes through a place of love. I knew it did. Finally, for our final game of the evening, we are going to play Monologue Thief. So for this, I need our audience watching to give me topics that you want these people to talk about. It can be anything. It can be your favourite animal, it can be a place, it can be an object, it can be an idea, a concept, whatever you want. And what will happen is one person will start speaking, and then when somebody else hears a line of what they say that they think might make a good starting point for their topic, they can launch in and steal that monologue from them. So I've got some that I had harvested from our previous Facebook posts. So one of my favourite ones was paperclip production line worker. So Seki, your topic is going to be working on a paperclip production line. We've also had back combing. So Ian P, that's obviously yours, back combing.
Not predictable in the slightest.
This is the only reason that we set up this group, was so that we can tease people and get away. The art of painting, we're going to give that to Lizzie. We've also got sock darning, which we're going to give to Bobby. What else do we have? Biscuit factory, Vince. Life in a biscuit factory. Who else doesn't have one as yet? Is it Ian and Alan? So Alan, your subject is going to be making rockeries. And Ian, yours is going to be dog food tasting. James, do you have one?
No, I don't think I do.
Ah,
I dropped out for a minute.
right. Well, yours is going to be Dolly Parton. Okay. So can you just remind me and our audience watching, because I know I certainly haven't forgotten in the space of a few seconds what I just sent you. Can you remind us collectively of what your subjects are? So Seki,
Paperclip production facility.
Lizzie,
The art of painting.
Alan,
Making rockeries.
Ian P,
Backcombing.
Ian the Hat,
Dog food tasting.
Bobby,
Darning socks.
Vince,
Life in the Biscuit Factory.
and James. Dolly
Parton.
Excellent. So, James, you can start us off by talking about Dolly Parton. Whenever somebody else hears a topic that they want, here's a phrase or a word that they want to pick up to start those off, you can steal it from him. Off you go, James.
Dolly Parton. Fantastic voice. Singer of some fantastic hits such as Jolene, 9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5 is really not the sort of thing you do in a biscuit factory. You see, it's a 24-hour operation.
Operations are very important in the production of paper clips. No, you must never take for granted that it is a complete art.
Art is the most.
It's making rockeries. You've got to get the right stones in the right places, pile them up together, saw them up, cut them up.
What you must never cut up is your paintings, because they are unique and beautiful, and whatever colours you use, blend them again, and then
Blend them again, and then when you're tasting the dog food, you're really just tasting nothingness, because it just all blends together, and all you can really taste is air. So when we test all of our dog food,
Hair? What do you mean hair? What are you trying to say? Hair? Let me tell you something about hair, mate. 25 years of backcombing. 25 years of backcombing. Look what that's done to me. You haven't got a clue, any of you. You're just risking your lives.
Lives really take for granted the fact that Paperclips organizes. Paperclips
Organise it. That's the way the rockery should be. You've got to organise it. Different colours, different shapes.
Different
shapes.
Different colours are what you can put into darning socks. Now you see this little thing here, this gadget goes inside the sock, and then this goes on top there, and then you can sew. You can sew like that. All the wool you need, it just comes to you when you need it. And all sorts of people.
just comes to you when you need it. The dog food just comes. You sit there all day in the factory and you eat what you can, and then you have a bit of a break, and then when you need it again, it just comes.
It's what you do to the dough for the biscuits. You knead and knead, put it in the conveyor belts, through the oven, dry it out, make it nice and crispy, then into the shapers to make the shapes of the biscuits, the little round ones, the oblong ones, the square ones.
if they're not square, you can turn them into hexagons and the most beautiful crystals using the palette that I got from Hobbycraft. It is the most exquisite palette of colours and beautiful array of
Beautiful
pencils.
arrays. When you've got that patio, you've got it sorted, then it's going to be absolutely brilliant with all the shapes and patterns and colours you can
Colours.
think of.
So we stop talking about colours. I had 25 years of colours in my hair and backcombing those.
Hair is
colours
not
in
the
a
sort of
bleach.
thing you want in your biscuit mix. Hair will just ruin a biscuit. We'll have them sent back, we'll have complaints. It will just be awful for us. So we've got a very stringent quality control system in place.
Very stringent quality control systems have been in place in our dog food tasting industry since day one, and people would not realize that the food on offer for the dogs is actually higher quality than any human could possibly ever imagine consuming on a daily basis. The dog food comes from locally sourced.
Locally sourced paper clips are very environmentally friendly.
But
You
not
must-
as environmentally friendly as darning your own socks. People through the ages, as I've said, even film stars have been known to darn their own socks while they're singing. They can be singing country and western. They can be singing rock and roll.
Rock and roll. That is something you can say you're doing if you can rock that roll and organize your planner, your calendar, organize them according to days of the week. Only a paperclip can do that, and or glue, which is less sticky. The paperclip.
And scene.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you. Well done, everybody. That was really good. Bobby, I love that you were setting James up to bring in Dolly Parton. And James, I love that you just didn't want to go there. It would be remiss of me not to ask, but Bobby, is that actual sock darning equipment?
This is an actual knitted sock, and this is actually a sock darning thing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is what I have at my fingertips. This is how
Wow.
resourceful I am.
Amazing. Honestly, audience, I didn't know that Bobby would just have.
I'm glad we didn't all take that approach because I didn't want to be actually eating dog food.
Just kept it just out of shot.
Do have a lot of paper clips.
Well, thank you all
Happy.
so much for watching tonight, and thank you all to our performers. You've all been fantastic. We will do another one of these. Probably we might squeeze one in before Christmas. Who knows? We'll try our best. But if not, we will definitely be back in the new year. We'll also be posting a link to the Partington Theatre. If you've enjoyed what we've done, please think about giving them a donation just to help them keep going through this tough time. But thank you so much for joining us, and we will be back again to see you sometime soon. And please do go and check out Casino Improv at 9 p.m. tonight. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.